Hey everybody, it's Natalie. I have not been on YouTube in like 2 months. I've just been really busy, but I kind of wanted to post a video just about giving my life update. So, as you remember, I talked about losing Seraphina, my cat, back in August. It's almost been 3 months now since she passed away. It was a really difficult day, but I adopted Miss Lorelei here. You kind of get a glimpse of her. She's sleeping on my shoulder, so she's a special guest. She's about 3 years old. I adopted her from the shelter, and I got her for free because they had to clear the shelter event, and I picked her because she was a cute. And her rash is getting much better. She had some skin condition, but she's on like some kind of, I'm giving her some kind of liquid, like a, to make her feel better, so she's doing well. And then I have Biscuit, who's a tortoiseshell. She's somewhere right now, probably in my room, and Olive, my dog, is still doing great. Sorry, it's a weird position to be in, but the cat's gonna be joining in. So everything's been going well. My jobs have been going great. I'm really thriving. Still struggling a little bit with money, but I'm doing a lot better with money. Still struggling, but doing much better. No, not buying any more shoes or clothes. I don't need that. But I've kind of been struggling. Sorry. I've kind of been struggling with my emotions and stuff. Hold on. I'm gonna get the cat off my shoulders. So, yeah, let me just move back. So, yeah. Anyway, this is better position. So yeah, basically, things have been going better for the most part. Sorry. So I'm trying to get my camera. Sorry. There you go. Yeah, been trying to get everything set up. Yeah, I've been kind of struggling a lot with things. I've been struggling a lot, with having a crush on this guy who I think is married. But I don't even interact with this person. At one of my jobs, this person is, this person is married, I think, and it's not a good situation because I had no idea that this person was even married when I first developed a crush on them, and I did a little bit of sleuthing on this person, and I think they're married. So I've been struggling with this crush because this guy, he just kind of, looks at me a lot at work, and then sometimes, kind of is, in my presence a lot, and I have no idea why, because I think to myself, if you're married, why would you, be looking at somebody a lot, or find something, or just have an excuse to be in their presence? And also with me being on the spectrum, it's kind of hard to determine, if a person is actually being friendly or if it's just me being delusional. I don't know. Not necessarily, because my feelings are not delusional. My thoughts and feelings are valid no matter what. But this guy, I don't know, it's just weird. Sometimes this guy just pops out of nowhere. Or, I feel like when I'm in a particular area, he knows where I am, so it's he's there. It's really weird. I literally have no idea why. Why he's like this in my presence, I don't know, but I did develop a crush on him because he was looking at me a lot, and so I thought, But I never even talked to the guy. He came in my line once, but that's it, twice even, but we never talk. When we walk by each other, he never, says hi. He's so quiet, but whatever. Not gonna give you much detail into the crush, obviously, but it's just really a weird situation, because, I don't even interact with people, in a way, even if they're married, I just kind of stay my distance, unless I actually have to interact with them, at a register or in a different department or whatever. And, and I don't really talk to this person. And I've been too, and the other thing is, I'm too shy to even say hi to somebody I have a crush on, so I just leave it. Can't help it, but it's just the way I am. Also, what was I gonna say? Yeah. And anyway, switching subjects, so yeah, crushes. If you have any advice on that, or if you've had a crush on a married person before, let me know, comment below. But anyway, going to the other stuff, I've also been feeling kind of sad because, like, you know, I've been single for a while. You know, my ex broke up with me 7.5 years ago, went on to get married and had a kid. I'm still kind of, I'm not like heartbroken, but I'm still like kind of sad that he broke up with me. I don't know. Even though people kept saying that he's not good for me and, you know, but like you never really you never really stop loving somebody even if you weren't really romantically involved with them for a while. I don't know. That's just me personally. But yeah, it's a very difficult situation, and you know, my sister's married, my only girl cousin's married, some of my other cousins are with somebody, and it's kind of hard. Like, I feel like, no cat, no, go away. Sorry, my cat's being annoying. She's adorable, but she's being annoying. Not right now, Lorelai. Be good. I'll pick you up in a sec. In a few minutes. So... Sorry. I got distracted there. So, like, being around the holidays, especially, like, Thanksgiving and Christmas, like, when I see, like, other couples celebrating and stuff, I get, like, kind of upset, because it's like, you know, I'm really lonely, and I just kind of stay in my apartment because I'm, like, I'm kind of afraid of how people will view me, I guess, and, you know, how people will view me, and get to know me and stuff, and I'm just scared of, like, going out, because I tried speed dating last year, and I didn't match up with anybody. So I felt kind of sad, and it's just, like, whenever I go out, I just feel like I don't fit in, and it's really annoying, like, you know, and I just feel like no one's really into me, even though I try to put myself out there, and it's kind of frustrating, like, I don't know. It's kind of frustrating because, you know, I've been single for so long, and it's like, I've tried putting myself out there before, but it's like, I either have crushes on men who are married, or I have crushes on men that are not available because I'm almost 30 years old. No, cat. No, sorry. You know, and a lot of men that are in my age group are now getting married and having kids, but then I, like, feel left out because it's like, man, and it's sad because of what my ex put me through. It's like, I don't even know what love feels like anymore, and it's really sad when you can't feel that. And I get it. There are other people out there too, are sad being single too, and people who are in bad relationships and marriages, but then I think about the people that are happy, and it's like, man, I wish I was with somebody too. I wish somebody liked me. And I hate to say this, but people tell me that I'm really pretty, beautiful, whatever, but I don't see it. And, like, I just, as a single person, I cannot stand it when people say, love will come when you least expect it. Oh, you need to love yourself first before you can love someone else. Or, like, it just pisses me off. Or, like, there are plenty of fish in the sea, all those stupid things. And, it just annoys me so much. I'm like, well, I obviously can't find one. Oh, I haven't even been expecting it because it's not happening. You know, and it's like, where I work at a grocery store, I see people all the time. But then it's like, I can't get anyone interested because it seems like everybody's either married or taken or with a girl. Every guy that, I don't know, it's just frustrating. I don't know. It's just, dating is so frustrating, and I've gotten to the point now where I just want to give up. I just seriously want to give up on dating because it's just so, like, so many divorces happen. People get upset over things, and it's just, and like, I love my sister and brother-in-law so much, but there are times where I get jealous of her because she gets to go on trips with somebody. She gets to have somebody to snuggle with, somebody to share their life with, and then it's like everybody focuses on that family member when they get married, but then I feel like I'm left out from my sister's friends at times because no cat. That cat always wants attention. Sorry. You know, and then, you know, I feel like I'm more of those center of attention people, but then I also realize this is my sister's special day. But I still feel left out because, I don't know, because I can't relate to people who are married because it's like, I don't have anyone. Like, I seriously don't have anyone. I can't meet anybody. I probably will never find anybody. I don't know. But being autistic and dating, it's awful. It's so difficult. And yet I see so many people who have disabilities, even more intense than me, that are in a relationship, and it's just like, how do these people find like, I don't even know how to do it, and it's just such a hassle. Getting to know the person, falling in love, becoming official, getting engaged. You know what I mean? I've just had enough. And I hate to say it, but I kind of still love my ex. I know he's never coming back to me. I don't even really want him back, but I think it's the whole idea of him. So I'm scratching Lorelai's chin. You know. And it's more or less the idea of him. My cute little girl. You know, it's more of the idea of him than the actual person. And it's just, I don't know, it's just difficult, and like, I don't know. It's just really hard when like people like introduce you. Maybe the cat will come on my back. Come on my back. Come on my back. Come on my back. Come on. Come on. Come on my back. Lorelai. Want to be in the video? Here she is. Lorelai, it's you. Look. Hello. It's Lorelai, and she has a donut on so that she doesn't scratch her sensitive area on her hip. It's getting a lot better because of those meds. But yeah, owning a cat has been the best thing. Actually, 2 cats, her and Biscuit and Olive. Lorelai's the middle, so Biscuit's younger, by a year and a half or so, and Olive's like 11 and a half years older than Lorelai. And, she's so adorable. Look at the little face. Look at the little face. She has such big eyes, too. Like, look how big her eyes. She's a small girl. She's so small. You're small. You're small. Alright, see you in a bit, Lorelai. Alright, sorry. Little moment. But yeah. I mean, the holidays are a hard time to be single because it's like, when you know people, it's like, my sister and her husband go see his brother and his wife, and it's just, I feel so left out, like, because I can't relate to these people. You know, and it's like, when you're together, it's like, what do you talk about? Because there's not much going on in my life. And, it sucks. And what even sucks even more is when you have a crush on somebody and you find out they're taken. And then you find out that you thought and literally the guy that I have a crush on, I literally thought he was single because I'm like, this guy's kind of meh. But like, I was like, oh, he's kind of cute. And then I was like, oh, he's married. But, like, this guy is, like, showing me, like, weird signals, like, oh, I kind of think you're cute, but I don't want to talk to you because I'm happily married. Maybe I remind this guy of his wife, maybe? I have no, like, I don't know. I don't know what you think. But, like, I don't know if I'm just imagining it, or if it's actually, it's just weird. There was one time where we had, like, a baked potato bar, and this guy, the same guy, he kind of, like, reaches over and, like, he comes around right next to me and kind of reaches over, kind of getting in my space, doesn't even say excuse me. And so I was just like, and then one time he, like, burped behind me. And it was gross, but whatever. But it's just weird. I don't know. I don't know if you guys have, like, had something like that happen. Let me know in the comments. But yeah. But yeah, it's just been difficult, like, dealing with people being like, with other people, and it's like I can't even, it's like I can't even really find anybody, and it's just frustrating. And it's like, man, I wish I could be with somebody. And it's just like, you want to be with someone, but it's like, I don't know. It's just frustrating. And this is why I've kind of given up on dating, because, like, I've had people tell me, oh, you need to love yourself more. Or like, or like saying, well, you need to work on yourself, which I have, by the way. Or like, you have to love yourself first. And it's really frustrating when you've put yourself out there for so long. And, it's frustrating. It really is. And, I saw this one girl on TikTok who was literally crying because, like, she doesn't think she's ever gonna find the guy that will love her. And I feel the same exact way as an autistic person. And it's just like, I question things, and it's like I question why I haven't found my person yet. And it's not really a good feeling. I mean, it's just like, I want somebody to do things with. I want, you know what I mean? And it's like, my whole life I've struggled, like, with accepting myself, especially being in school. I hated public school. I want to tell you a little bit about that. Public schools today are just full of bullying, kids having phones when they're like 10, like iPhones. Like, no child needs an iPhone or social media when they're like 8 years old. And some parents do, like, whatever. That's a story for another day. But, and just school in general. And back in my day, like, I would always feel left out, and I would want to be like the other kids, but I knew I was different. And I felt like I was never included because of my disability. And, I didn't like school. The only school I really liked, elementary school, is the only school that I liked. Because it was fun, everybody was nicer, fun years. But once I got into middle school and high school, it just went downhill from there. And I went to 3 different high schools, and it was just like, every school I went to, it's just like I felt like I didn't fit in anywhere. And I felt like I didn't fit in anywhere, and it was just like, I would have rather been homeschooled than have gone to middle school and endured the hell that I went with in school and in high school, because I did deal with hell in school. It was awful. It was really just, and I'm so glad I'm not in school anymore, because I freaking hated it. Like, I don't even want to tell you how much I hated high school. It's hell. And that's why when I have kids, I'm homeschooling them. I'm free schooling them as well. Like, we're going to go on field trips. I'm going to teach them. I'm going to be their teacher. Make sure I have a good homeschool curriculum. But on the other hand, I'm kind of like, maybe free school should be a thing. And also, kids shouldn't have homework. They should only have homework if it's something they don't finish at school during the day. Homework is awful. Thank God I don't have homework. But yeah, I mean, it's awful. Even community college is better than high school. Because I've done some community college courses when I plan to in the winter. I need speed, which I need to register for classes. But yeah, I'm like totally ready to just like give up on dating at this point because, I mean, I've tried so hard to find somebody and I wish somebody would at least help me find somebody. Lorelai. Sorry, my cat's so cute. But yeah, I definitely want to do more vlogs about my life and like just learning how to vlog and do better videos. Like what these YouTube creators really know how to do. You're such a pretty cat. Pretty kitty. You're such a pretty kitty. But yeah. Sorry this film was kind of sad, but it's just kind of talking about my struggles with being single and what I'm dealing with over the holidays and stuff. If you're feeling the same way as me, please comment below, because it's been a really rough day. I don't know. I just get lonely and sad, and I feel like I'm a loner. And it sucks. But it's whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna end the video there, but I'll be back soon for another video, maybe tomorrow. I work long hours tomorrow, so... And I gotta catch up on sleep, so... Anyway, sorry if this video was long and boring, but I'm here to share my life. Anyway, have a good night. Happy Friday. Have a great weekend. Love you guys.